Hey, I'm Kevin, and this is HFX by Bike, a channel all about getting around Halifax by bike. In today's video, I'll be taking you on a tour of the Mount Hope Greenway in the Woodside area of Dartmouth. As always, I'll be playing a game of +1, -2 along the way. Every time I run into something that makes my trip safer or more convenient, I'll add a point, and every time I run into something that makes it less safe or less convenient, I'll take 2 away. You can keep track of how I think the ride is going by looking at the heads-up display in the bottom right-hand corner. I'm starting out heading north from the Woodside Ferry Terminal, which is the main way that you're going to be accessing the Greenway. My camera is a little bit droopy in the beginning, but I catch it and correct it not too far in. Sorry about that. This is the Mount Hope Greenway. It picks up at the intersection of Atlantic and Pleasant. It's a straightforward multi-use path. There are utility poles placed in the path, narrowing it down in some places. It's more of a nuisance than a major problem, since this is currently a pretty low-density residential and commercial area. There just isn't enough foot or bike traffic to make it a major problem. Most of the intersections are covered by crossrides. There's a similar multi-use path off to my left that runs through the new neighborhood on Leon Murray Drive. One of the biggest perks of the Greenway is that it lets you cross along the overpass over Highway 111. The highways can act as a bit of a wall for mobility when you're not in a car. The path still technically exists through this intersection, although there are no markings and you wouldn't really know unless you looked it up on the city's map. The Greenway connects up to the Baker Drive multi-use path at Mount Hope and Baker. I'm just going to get myself turned around to do the other direction. This is a lower density commercial area compared to most of the places that the bike network runs through, but most of the properties around me are businesses or workplaces, and a surprising number of them actually have bike parking on site. The Greenway ends at the intersection, so to continue onto the ferry terminal or the Dartmouth Harbour Walk Trail, you're going to have to merge onto the road. In this direction, they don't quite connect, but almost. The entire Greenway is a little over 2 kilometers long, so here are the bonus points. The Mount Hope Greenway is one of the first pieces of bike infrastructure built in the late 2010s when the modern network build-out started. It serves essentially as an extension of the Dartmouth Harbour Walk Trail north towards the residential neighborhoods around Russell Lake. Where it really shines is in functionally extending the range of the Woodside Ferry Terminal. If you, say, lived in the new neighborhood that I pointed out during the tour, the path turns a 30-minute walk or 20-minute bus ride to the ferry terminal into a quick, barely more than 5-minute bike ride. And you get to have your wheels on the other side too. The Greenway doesn't have any major issues besides the misconnection towards the ferry terminal at the intersection with Pleasant Street, and that's relatively minor. I've never been in the area during morning rush hour, but from what I can tell, it doesn't seem like a very busy area. That's it for this one. If you like this kind of thing, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos all about getting around Halifax by bike and urbanism more generally. You can get caught up on past videos and make your own trip suggestions by checking out the maps linked in the description below. As always, thanks for watching and see you next time.